So we're back at the Roxborough Innovation Center for the start of Module 2 of our program. Module 2 is centered around strategy and strategy implementation work that the entrepreneurs will be taking on to decipher exactly how they plan to make money. So we talked about, the importance of strategic planning, the process in and of itself, envisioning a vision, identifying top goals for the venture, and then, indicating those steps that you're going to be taking, the ones that are most important for you to take, to be able to get up and running with that plan. Today's session will be centered around the review of each of our cohorts' individual strategic plans that they have already begun to develop for their ventures. This is to ensure that whatever they're planning, they can effectively carry out.
So it's two things. It's the package, and I want to get into companies, whether it's a wedding and they want 80 of my favorite purses with the glasses, or it's a company and they want to put sponsorship items in the bags at a convention or something.
So what I hear you saying is your top goals are first and foremost to package your products,
yes.
Right? Where you have a set of items that you're going to market as a package, and then from that you're going to be targeting the B2B market, business to business market.
I would like to do that.
Okay.
I believe putting their faces on our stuff. They sponsorship. You go into these conventions or these events, or they throw events for their own employees, and if they can have my stuff with their face on it and their sponsor stuff in the bags or the giveaways for making the companies pay for it.
Okay.
And they use it for marketing and sponsorship. I offer a marketing gift thing that they can gift to someone.
Okay.
Does that make sense? And I also want to increase in customers.
Okay.
So
Well, one could argue that if you're tapping into a new segment, your goal would be to increase your numbers, right? Because if you're tapping into the B2B market, as you're saying, that is going to translate hopefully into more customers for you, more businesses, right? So you can have those bigger contracts to help you offset your expenses.
Woo!
Yes, okay. All right, so that's great. So help me to understand what your plan will be. So year one.
I need to legalize my business, insurance, website, everything, get it all up and running, formatted correctly. I'm not there yet.
Now the entrepreneurs are beginning the hands-on exercise of building a solid financial model. They will be working on their initial and ongoing operating costs, revenue, pricing, and profitability models, and doing some scenario analysis work.
Not including the salary that we had before, but our total required funds was $55,100.
Yep.
And
What did that consist of?
that consisted of equipment, vehicle, pre-opening salaries and wages for front desk, security, and sound, inventory,
Venue rentals.
legal accounting fees, which I kind of guessed at.
Okay.
Then the operating capital, including salaries and wages, I have first year $104,000.
Okay.
And that's for
Yeah.
3 people, 3 part-timers and myself.
Required to start would be $635,500. Owner's equity, I put $50,000 for me. Investors, which would be my friends, maybe $30,000. The rest would have to come from a commercial loan, really $550,000, and I put $5,000 in credit.
A few of the cohort members weigh in on the financial modeling sessions.
I got a little bit more insight today, which was helpful. I felt like I was a little bit kind of all over the place, but it's been helpful today.
It's a tenuous process, one where we have to look at, how much we're gonna get paid, what's it gonna take to run the business, what's it gonna take to keep the business fiscally healthy.
So we've come to the end of our program, and boy, has it been a grueling 12 weeks for entrepreneurs. We've seen them work steadfastly to develop a solid business model and consequently a solid business plan. What's unique about this particular offering is that they're all at different phases of doing just that. So what we decided to do is to develop individual project plans from this point on that will help the entrepreneurs pull together a business plan that they can present in time for a pitch night in August. We will be following the entrepreneurs over this leg of the work that they have to do to ensure that they all are properly prepared for pitch night. Here are some highlights from the last pitch night event at the Roxborough Innovation Center.
Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.